And we are back for another episode and another edition of the On The Go podcast. I'm your host, James Jackson, and the guy next to me is Jacob DeToll.
Hey,
What's up, Jake?
I am doing well.
Oh my God, I'm looking right there at you. I said, I can't wait to hear this one.
I had a script. I had
I know
to
you
write it
did.
down.
I was on the edge of my seat. I was like, what is he gonna say?
Yeah.
I'm waiting on the podcast that you tell me that you're just doing bad.
Yeah. It's doing real bad, James. I'm doing terrible.
Which I don't want that.
You know, we gotta record this.
I don't want that. I want you to be doing good, man.
Well, I am. I'm doing well.
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm excited to be here recording. You know, it's Christmas time. It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Is it?
That's what they say.
I don't know about that one.
You don't know?
No, I don't think so.
Well,
Yeah. It's the most expensive year.
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel that one for sure.
Well, you're the one with a lot of family members, so.
Well, yeah, yes and no. I don't know. It stresses me out. Just trying to figure out like Christmas presents for people, you know, and just trying to like get somebody something good so that way they don't feel
Left out.
yeah,
Or feel like they're.
or like they got gypped.
Yeah, they got
I don't know
gypped.
if I can say that word. It sounds
What,
like
gypped?
it sounds like a wrong word to say, doesn't it?
No, not really.
Oh, maybe it's not. Okay, well,
That's not a bad word.
yeah, well,
Oh, you good.
good. Okay,
Well, luckily for me, I'm not getting anybody anything, so that
Yeah.
works out perfectly.
you're still holding to that.
I'm still holding to it.
And are you telling people you're not getting anybody anything?
No. I mean, no one really expects anything from me anyway.
Okay,
So, it's not one of those situations where people were expecting something.
okay,
So that helps out a lot too.
all right. Because that'd be one thing if we're like, and where's my gift from James?
Yeah, that'll be different now. If people were expecting a gift, now like, yeah, I gotta go get a gift.
Yeah,
But no one's expecting a gift.
we're good.
So yeah,
Good.
I'm giving it to myself.
Yeah.
So how was your weekend?
My weekend was good. We Khadija and I actually went out with a friend of the show, Richard,
Oh,
and his
okay, cool.
girlfriend.
Nice.
We had like this double date thing at this place called the Curtain Call downtown. And ironically enough, it's basically the same location where Khadija and I had our first date because like the AMC's there.
AMC Prime.
AMC 8.
Yeah, AMC 8. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been there.
Yeah.
It's trash.
Yeah, it's not good.
No.
But anyway, we had a little double date, and so we went and we met up at Lyric Market
I know
and
that's it.
the food hall. First time we've eaten there. Really cool food hall.
It is. It is
Yeah.
nice. Very nice.
It was really cool. I had a burger. She had some ramen because they have the thing on the tables where you can just like order from there,
Yeah.
which is really cool. But yeah, we met up with Richard and his girlfriend, had some drinks. We went to the pirate thing. So I thought this pirate it's called Shipwreck Saloon, and I thought it was gonna be like kind of a show or kind of like a more interactive show where you get to walk around the room and talk to the pirate people or whatever. No, basically this was like an hour of just here's a drink, here's a story about pirates,
And
here's
that's
another
it?
drink. Yeah,
Oh man.
I mean it was fun. It was a fun time because you bought the tickets, and with the tickets came like 4 drinks, right? So we didn't have to buy drinks while we were
Yeah,
there.
that's a good deal.
Yeah,
I'll
it's
take
like
that.
$10 a drink, right? Not bad. So between each drink, one of the pirate people would be up there and be like, "I'm going to tell you a story about Buccaneer Jim, and he did this, and now he's dead, or whatever." And well, okay, no, let me slow it down.
Please.
The first
Explain this, please.
The first story they told was it was the pirate's grandson that was telling the story. He's like, Blackbeard Billy or whatever. It was like a B something. Barton. I think that was his name, like Badwater Barton or something. Anyway,
Badwater Barton.
something. Anyway, so he always like drinking these cocktails, and like the drink kind of the drinks centered around the story. So he's like, "Oh yeah, my grandfather liked drinking this cocktail, but back in his day they used blue octopus venom to put in the drink because blue octopus venom gives you erections and it's aphrodisiac or whatever." It's supposed to be like kind of a silly story, right? So they're like, "Oh, this pirate guy's drinking this drink to like go have sex with pirate winches or whatever."
Nice.
And he's like, "Well, one day he put 4 syringes of the octopus venom in there, and he died of a heart attack because he had such a giant boner, or whatever."
I didn't know they would be telling these type of stories.
Yeah, it was a dirty show.
I thought they'd be telling stories about like Peter Pan or something like that. Like,
No,
they tell stories about
No.
erections and
yeah,
stuff like that.
It was a dirty show, but it was like
Lord.
goofy stuff like that. But like, yeah, so every story centered around one of the drinks, and the drinks were good. They were all like rum based, obviously, because pirates and rum and whatever. But the last drink they served was like this this really cinnamony, milky drink. I guess it was supposed to be like a dessert drink. So, think rum chata and
Yeah, which
some-
is good, by the way.
yeah, rum chata is very good, but they made it real strong.
Ooh.
So when it's just like milky alcohol
Yeah.
or milky liquor, you're just like, what the heck am I,
Yeah,
am I
first-
drinking?
The first time I drunk that, we went to this haunted house, and this Rodrigo, he had bought some.
Yeah,
And that was my first time ever drinking it.
Yeah.
It was strong.
yeah.
So if it was strong like that,
No, it was real strong. So afterwards, Richard had the bright idea to be like, hey, there's a pizza place down the street. Let's just walk over there. Because if anybody knows Richard and pizza are like best friends.
like Ninja Turtles,
Yeah.
Michelangelo and
Yeah.
pizza.
Something like that. Yeah. So we went to this place called Frank's Pizza down the street, which is like basically a hole in the wall pizza shop. But it was
Yeah, I
cool.
seen
It was
it.
dope.
Yeah.
We had a good time, and then came back home, and Khadija and I decided like we're gonna have one more drink, a little nightcap. And from my wedding, the night before my wedding, if you remember, Isaac had bought me like this Angel's Envy bourbon.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, so I still have it, right? Because it's really expensive and really nice that he bought me
Just
that.
drink it like that.
Yeah, no, I'm not an animal.
Hey, hell no.
So I break it out for special occasions. So I was like, okay, cool, we'll have some of this. And well, no, she had, I think we had some rum or whatever. So she had more rum, but I was like, I'm gonna drink this. And so she had overpoured her drink. So I overpoured my drink to match her.
Ooh.
And that, sir, messed me up.
Yeah.
That messed me up real bad. I had an awful hangover, almost the same kind of hangover.
I was about
From
to
the
say,
Halloween
from the Halloween party.
Yeah, because we were going to bed and I threw up.
I heard you. I heard you. Trust me.
Well, no, this weekend too. We were going to bed and I threw up.
Oh man.
And then the next morning, I had to get up early because I had a thing to do. And at the thing, I ended up throwing up again.
Oh, God.
And I don't know if you've ever thrown up so hard that you can feel your uvula.
No.
I have. And it's not a cool feeling. It's really weird because as I was throwing up, I was like, there's a piece of food that's not coming out. I was like, no, that's the little dangly thing in the back of my throat.
Oh, you know what I have? Okay.
Okay, you have?
Yeah.
That's the
You're
first
not
time I've
alone.
experienced that.
You're not alone.
That is the first time I experienced that. And the whole day it was so annoying because I would talk and I could still
You
hear
can
it.
still hear it.
Or not hear it.
Well,
feel it. Yeah.
No, I mean that's insane, man.
Yeah.
I'm glad you had a good time.
I had a good time, but also I didn't even go that hard, James. Like, we weren't messed up by the time we got back to the apartment, right? It was that last drink that did me in. And honestly, it's my fault because that was like a bourbon or whiskey. And I've been drinking rum all night. And you're not supposed to mix.
No, you never.
Alcohol.
Yeah, when you mix alcohol, that's when you start catching.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So,
when all the bad things happen.
yeah, exactly.
'Cause that's what happened at the Halloween party. You mix drinks.
Mm-hmm.
We had mixed drinks there, and I was like, oh, I know whenever you're done because when I see you start bouncing up, I was like, well, here we go.
Yeah.
And I came to spend the night at your house
Yep.
because I was out of it,
Yeah.
and I laid on the couch.
We had a good time. It was a good time.
We did have a very good time. But you went to the restroom. I first thought it was Khadija was the one that was vomiting.
Oh, yeah?
And then I was like, no, that's not her. That sounds like Jacob.
Yep.
So, yeah, if you sounded anything like that night, I'm glad I wasn't there.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I'm glad I wasn't here.
while we were out, it was fine. It's
Yeah.
just when we got back home, I had the extra drink, and that's when I went too hard. So out with Richard, perfectly fine. I was a good boy. And then got home, and I was like,
Broke out the drinks.
yeah,
Broke out. This deal for me. You knew your ass had to get up the next morning. That's the part that really gets me. So what was the thing that you were doing the next morning?
I had to do an event for work,
Okay.
so
Okay.
I don't want
Well-
to say too much on the air about it.
Okay, that's fine. Because I did have a similar night to you too.
Oh yeah.
I didn't vomit though.
Oh,
So-
well, good.
I went out with some old friends, and we went out to this bar in Midtown,
All right.
and it was really nice. You know, I get to meet up with people that I used to work with back in the day, and there was this one girl, and she's really nice. She's cool. I
Mhm.
love her to death. And we were all laughing, and I accidentally said something that was offensive to her, and I called her. Well, it's offensive to her because we always make this joke about her being a straight by the book person.
Okay.
And she was. She was always straight by the book person. So I made that joke, and she laughed it off at that time. I was like, okay, she laughed it off, so whew,
Yeah.
we're good. So as I get home, because we didn't get home till like 2 o'clock in the morning,
Right.
she calls me at like 303. You know, I didn't like what you said about me.
Oh,
I was
no.
like, oh my God. I was like, why? You have your own restaurant. You're doing good for yourself. Why do you care what I think?
Right.
It's like, it was just a joke.
Right?
Come on, people. That's why I slowly thinking about not drinking.
Mm-hmm.
Slowly thinking about it.
Yeah. No, me too. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know if I want to drink anymore.
Well, especially you, Mister. I gotta get up in the morning.
Well, yeah, okay.
And
Fair
honestly,
enough.
too, you gotta stop mixing drinks. you gotta stop the mixing drink thing.
You know what? Normally I don't. It's the last couple of times that we've been doing drinking activities.
Yeah.
That's what happened. And this weekend we have a holiday party to go to.
Oh God.
Yeah, I know. But we both work the next day, so I don't think we're gonna be there too late. I don't think we're gonna be getting too crazy, which I'm glad. But
Just chug some water when you get done.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm
after each drink.
gonna try to be a little bit more chill. I've been
Yeah.
celebrating way too much.
Now, if you got an off day, different. You know, if y'all had an off day, down.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Might as well get the disinfectant ready for the commode. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause, yeah, we finna tear it up tonight. We're gonna tear up the streets, baby. So you got some topics for today?
I do. So I went perusing around the internet,
Well, we're gonna talk about first. I
and
can't wait to hear this.
I found on the New York Post they have a list of unique gifts for people or whatever, right?
I can't wait to hear this one. Because when you told me this, I was like, unique gifts.
Yeah. So the article title is "Shop 43 Unique Christmas Gift Ideas for Everyone on Your 2023 List."
So I know we're not gonna go through all 43. We're gonna pick the most unique ones, I'm assuming.
Well, yeah. And honestly, there's one that really made me click it because it says, "For the family historian, Ancestry DNA." Like a DNA test.
Honestly, that's not a bad gift.
Is it?
No. Because there are a lot of people that want to know, you know, their ancestry.
Okay, that's fair enough.
That's kind of cool. That's actually kind of cool.
Okay. I was thinking like the other way around. It's like, oh, hey, here's a DNA test. And now you find out you're not related to anybody.
Well, I mean, it would suck,
Mm-hmm.
but at least you know.
Yeah.
At least you know, right?
Yeah.
Now, would not be funny if you took an actual DNA test and you find out that person's not your father.
Oh, yeah.
Or your mother.
Yeah.
Now, that is not a good Christmas gift.
That is not.
That's a very sucky Christmas gift.
Or you find out your partner is your half whatever.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jacob, now that's vomit time there.
Yeah.
That's vomit time there.
So here's another one. Uncommon Goods, make your own hot sauce kit.
Who wants to do that?
It's for your brother, apparently.
Well,
It says best for your brother.
so why would your brother want him to do that?
Yeah, right? Does everyone's brother just like really into hot sauce?
And that sounds
But
sexist.
also, you're a brother to somebody, right? So does that mean you're supposed to be into hot sauce?
And that sounds sexist, but I originally assumed when you said hot sauce kit, I was like, okay, well, that's something a woman would want to do. Like I used to think about like Martha Stewart or something
Yeah.
like that. I'm like, no, even she wouldn't want to do that.
I just want to say, segue. Martha Stewart, don't know how to cook.
What?
Okay. Your face. So,
Like, what?
so we get the dinner boxes every week, right? And normally we get Blue Apron. And Martha Stewart's got one called Marley Spoon. So we tried it. Awful.
But you do know it's already made up though.
Well, it's not already made up. We have to cook it.
Well, yeah, you have to cook it.
But like
but,
the ingredients, like the way everything was arranged was just like Martha Stewart.
I mean, let's not judge Martha Stewart just
All
by
right.
that.
All right.
Let's give one more shot. Give one more shot. Maybe back with just that one dish.
Maybe.
Oh, you don't sound too certain. You're like, okay.
Anyway,
I ain't
moving
getting
on.
in no more.
You might like this one. Best for the chef. Bamboo cheese board, charcuterie board set.
No.
Okay. Well.
No, no, I'll take that back. I don't mean to take a douche on it. Let me, what it look like?
Here you go.
Yeah.
It's a
show me picture.
charcuterie board, right? So you got the wine, the cheeses, the grapes.
So you know what? My sister would love this.
Yeah. Should
More
have
than I would.
charcuterie.
Yeah, she would love this more than I would because she loves eating all this stuff anyway.
Huh.
So I like the wine and the grapes. That's about it.
Yeah.
I'm not a big cheese eater.
I see.
I'm not a big. My nieces though.
I do love cheese.
Why am I
Cheese
not
and
shocked?
crackers?
Why am I not shocked?
I don't know, James.
I shouldn't be shocked at this point.
Oh, here's one. Best for long distance bestie. Good. That's a weird name. Uncommon Goods long distance friendship lamps. So it's like 2 lamps. So if I bought a lamp and you had a lamp, I could like tap it. And it
Oh,
would, it
from
would
long
tap on your
distance.
side. Yeah.
How far? Are we
That's a
talking?
good question. Let me see.
Is it like room distance or is it like house distance? Cause that would be cool.
It sets up via Wi-Fi, so I guess it could be any kind of distance, right? Because
Oh,
if it's
okay.
on Wi-Fi, I guess you would just, as long as it's on the internet.
Now see
somehow.
that would have been dope for you and Khadijah when you guys first started
That
dating.
would have been. You know what? Another segue. I had a little. They had these things called the Love Box or whatever, and basically it's like a screen, right? And then I could connect to it with Bluetooth, and no, it was through an app. I could connect to it through an app and type a message, and she would get it, and it had a little heart on the front, so the heart would spin.
Oh, nice.
And that would tell you have a message. So she opens it up, and then it displays the message.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Now,
And
see, I like that.
yeah, and it worked for about 3 weeks.
I was
And
about to
then
say,
it
ooh.
just stopped working. So it was fun for a little bit.
Do you care to give a name?
Do what?
Do you care to give the name of this of the product?
I think it was just called Love Box.
Oh, okay.
I think it is called Love Box or Heart Box or something. I still have it around here somewhere because I don't know. You sometimes keep things because you're like, I'm gonna fix it, and then you just
And
never
you just
fix
never
it.
gave around to. I bet it's somewhere in this house just collecting dust.
Yeah, I think it is. I think it's in our bedroom on the
Most
shelf
likely.
or something.
Jesus.
But when we move out of this place, I'm gonna be giving a lot of stuff away. So
I was there. You had to be. Then when you said that, I was like, yeah, you can keep that.
I don't know. Maybe you can figure it out.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe Richard can.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah. All right. So I'm just gonna scroll through here a little bit.
They ain't got nothing. I want something real obscure, something crazy.
Personalized handwritten letter blanket. That's not too obscure.
Is it though? Well,
Depends on the letter.
yeah, it depends.
Because, I guess you just, send the company your letter, right? Customize this cozy throw with any message of your choosing, either from your attic, archives, or create a new message straight from the heart. Yep.
Yeah,
That seems a little...
yeah, it's out of there.
There's a whiskey advent calendar. It's not
Ooh,
too off the wall.
yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah.
I'll take that. You said whiskey.
Whiskey.
All right, what else you
Final
got?
record player, Yeti cup. Let me see.
That's not unique though.
Yeah, that's not really unique. Theragun mini massage gun.
I mean, is that unique? Everyone needs a massage gun at
It's
some
true.
point. I know I definitely needed one.
Yeah, so that's not too unique. Yeah, these got real ununique
Yeah,
real quickly.
like the first three that you had was more unique.
Yeah,
The first two, anyway.
well, that was the reason I saved the article in the first
Yeah.
place.
I would have thought they would have
Roller skates. They got roller skates. on
roller
here? What?
skates. So is it in order?
In order of what?
Like, is like the number one most unique gift?
No, it's just random.
Okay, cause I was gonna ask you what's number one.
No, yeah, it's not like a top. I think it's just best for ex family member or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Roller skates. They're not really in style anymore. So I guess it is kind of.
What if they have a gift in there for your ex? I don't know what that would be.
They might.
A phone
Well,
to call next time you decide you want to not show up to a certain place.
yeah,
Yeah, that'd be a good
maybe
one.
one of those. Yeah.
Yeah.
They got to paint your own family portrait on here, which that's a that's a rude gift. Like, hey, here's
Yeah,
here's our
that's not-
family
yeah.
photo. Like, you ever see those Lego portraits in the mall?
Oh, I've seen them at the Lego mall. I mean, the Lego store.
Yeah, where you can get someone to print out your portrait of in Lego. Like, how big of a jerk you got to be? But here's a portrait, but you got to put it together.
Would you get one? Like, if someone okay,
No.
what if someone got you a portrait?
Actually, I thought about getting Joel a Lego portrait.
Does he like Legos?
He does, but not like that.
You do know his son is gonna mess all that up, right?
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
that's part of the reason I wanted to. But
Yeah.
I'm sorry. What were you gonna ask?
No, that's what I'm gonna ask you.
Oh yeah. No, I just thought about getting Joel one.
His son would mess all that up,
He would.
and Joel would call you and say thank you for that.
Well, good.
Yeah,
I'll
'cause
cherish.
that would be funny.
I will cherish that. Let me see.
I gotta talk about him too, by the way.
Joel?
Yeah, because he did something this weekend too as well.
Oh yeah, he went and saw dwarf wrestling.
He did.
Yeah.
I just want to say, like, I'm glad to see he had a good time.
Yeah. It is nice that he got to go out and do it. I wanted to go. He invited us to go,
He did.
and then, obviously I felt sick that day. So
Oh, I know you were in no mood to go anyway.
yeah, I was just like, no, it's not happening.
I forgot that it went on.
Oh really?
Like the picture that he showed me, like he had a good time.
Oh yeah, it looked cool too because it was like backyard wrestling
Yep.
or like that amateur wrestling. Whereas that had more. I thought it was gonna be like more of an arena type place. So I was like, okay, whatever. But like amateur wrestling, that's fun.
The only thing I will say, because I remember you said that one of the guys had landed in his lap.
Yeah.
How come at every one of those shows, there's always a dwarf wrestler that lands in someone's lap. Yeah, I think they just do it on purpose.
That's part
now.
of the show, man.
That's a part of the show. It's like land on a tall person. Got it. It's like, well, no, I don't want to be part of the show like that.
I mean, also, he sat ringside, right? So you
The
sit
young-
ringside, you get involved, I suppose.
Like I said, that young lady, she looked cute.
Yeah.
She looked very cute. I thought that was like Joel's sister or something. I didn't know.
So you're like, I'm not saying.
Yeah, I'm not saying jack squat.
Yeah.
And then he was talking about, yeah, he actually pointed out the young lady. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, she's pretty cute.
Yeah. No, I think. Yeah. I guess she was a wrestler, so they had diverse wrestlers.
Oh, that's not bad.
Which, I mean, wrestling's always been diverse. It's not like it hasn't, right?
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
For my next, I guess, topic or article of the day, this is from Cosmopolitan. 12 new Christmas movies to check out in 2023.
Sidebar, what you doing reading Cosmo?
I just Googled topics. I'm not reading
I was like,
Cosmopolitan.
what's going on over here?
Look, man.
I
don't read these before,
You know
actually.
what? I do not discriminate, Jacob. You read what you want to read, boo boo.
All right,
You read
so
what you want to read.
I don't think these are any particular order either. So the first one on the list is Genie with Melissa McCartney. That's on Peacock.
I seen it. It looks horrible.
Have you seen the trailer?
Yes, it looks terrible.
Does it?
Melissa McCarthy has been on a downslope with these movies.
Yeah, I mean...
At Thunder Force, that with her and Octavia Spencer.
Oh, I forgot about
Oh
that movie.
man, I saw it. It
So,
was bad.
I really feel like she peaked with Gilmore Girls. And that's a long time.
Melissa McCarthy?
Yeah, I think so.
She was in Gilmore Girls?
She was in Gilmore Girls. She
As
was
what?
She was the friend. She was Lorelai's friend. She was a chef. I forgot her name in the show.
Of course she was a chef.
I,
Of course. She couldn't be anything else, huh?
I guess not. I don't know, but Suki. I think her name was Suki.
I mean, she's a very beautiful, I think she's a very pretty woman, very beautiful woman. And I just hate that she's typecast in these different roles that made her look like she's
Yeah.
a bumbling
Yeah,
person, all because of her weight.
yeah.
And
No,
that's
she,
trash.
she was Ursula recently in
And she was good in there.
Little Mermaid. Yeah, I still haven't seen it, so I don't know how her performance
Her
was.
performance, to me, her performance was good in there.
Yeah,
It was not like who I thought she was going to be.
good.
So I thought she had turned the corner, but it's like, well, never mind.
Then you got to do a Genie movie. You know,
God,
you got to
man.
do your paycheck movies, man.
Yeah. So I'm sorry, the IRS movies.
Yeah.
That's what I call it.
So the next on the list, you might actually agree with because you were telling me about it. It's The Holdovers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's gonna be an Oscar nom. That's definitely gonna get an Oscar nom.
Was that good? You saw it, right?
I only saw clips and bits of
Oh
it.
man, I thought you went and saw it.
No, I've been trying to go
Oopsie.
see it, but they don't have any good showings for it.
Oh.
They don't have a good time, so they only got one at 7, got one at 9, and now they really finna go out now.
Yeah, so now it's like the 1 or 2 times a day. That's how
So-
it was for Oppenheimer. I could never find a good time to go, and then eventually it was like, well, you got the one showing at 7:00, so now I'm definitely not.
But I'm pretty sure they're gonna bring it back during the Oscar award
yeah?
season,
Yeah,
so that way you can kind of ramp it up.
I'm sure.
So, but from what I've heard, it's definitely gonna get an Oscar nom
All right, well,
for sure.
I mean, I know it's more of like a feel good. It's not like a funny Christmas movie. I guess it might be kind of funny.
Yeah,
Like situational comedy probably.
A drama comedy,
Yeah, dramedy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
a dramedy. I'm sorry, and
So-
because Paul Giamatti can do anything. I love Paul
You are
Giamatti.
right. He has a wide variety of roles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So I definitely want to check that out.
So next on the list we have Xmas on Freevee. It's basically your Hallmark movie where
Oh,
the
okay.
exes get back together over the Christmas holiday.
Oh.
It's supposed to be a dumb comedy.
Well,
like-
Khadijah fan would definitely love that. With Aisha,
she probably would actually.
love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess like the family gets together for Christmas, so the ex shows up and stays with them. I don't really know. I've seen a trailer for it, but I haven't been paying that much attention to it.
I would rather watch you vomit in that toilet
Well.
and then watch any Hallmark movie.
Yeah. The next on the list. Moving on.
Yeah,
Next on the list is the Merry Little Batman movie.
I do want
Or
to
I
see
guess a
that.
little holiday special.
When does that come
So-
out?
Let me see. Amazon Prime Video on December 8th, which was going to be my next question. So it's not on HBO Max. It's an
Yeah.
Amazon thing. What's the story behind that?
Well, HBO Max, their whole catalog of movies, they put on Netflix now. They put on Amazon now. They
Mm.
put on everywhere. So they're
You know what? I just realized why they're probably doing that.
an expansion for reality television.
Well, that, and probably because they're money wise.
Yeah, money wise
they,
too.
they need some extra cash
on-
coming in.
Because on Netflix, the Batman is on there.
Yeah,
They got Suicide Squad, Birds of Prey, which we saw at the movie theater.
yeah,
All those movies are on Netflix now.
yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. So I guess because they're kind of low on money, is like they're trying to rent these things out.
That could be it.
I mean, I don't think they're like that low.
They're not
but
that low.
They're also having money issues.
But like I said, David Zaslav also wants to do like he's in
More reality crap.
More reality crap. But Merry Little Batman trailer, I know a lot of people are not gonna be for it because it kind of has that Teen Titans type style to
Well,
it.
the animation is just kind of wild looking.
I love
too.
it, man. I
Yeah.
love it. I'm here
It's like
for it.
the grotesque.
You got a Riddler coming in with a walker.
Yeah.
You have Penguin, old man Penguin.
Yeah.
Oh, Jacob, you gotta watch the trailer, man. It's good. It's
All right.
really, really good.
All right, we'll check it out. Oh yeah, and he's a dad.
Yeah, he's a dad,
Right, yeah,
Damian Wayne.
Damian, yeah.
So it has like a take on Home Alone.
Interesting.
So Batman has to go and fight crime, and Damian's left at home by himself.
I have seen that bit in the trailer. Okay.
It's interesting, man.
All right. So the next on the list is Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Christmas, Cabin Fever.
I seen the trailer for that.
Yeah, it's just a Diary of the Wimpy Kid.
Do you like Diary of a Wimpy Kid movies?
No.
Okay.
By the time Diary of the Wimpy Kid came out, I would think I was like aged out of like that demographic of books, so I never, got into it.
Yeah.
And then there's like some sequel called Your Christmas or Mine, which I assume is like another like Hallmarky type movie.
Oh, Aisha, come on down, huh?
Yeah, Candy Cane Lane, your boy
God.
Eddie Murphy.
God, man. No. I mean,
Silent Night. Silent Night's on here.
yeah, I'm gonna check that out.
And then some Netflix movie called Best Christmas Ever.
I'd rather watch that over Candy Lane.
Disney Plus has Dashing Through the Snow, starring Ludacris.
Yeah, I seen the trailer for that. Have you seen the trailer for that?
Yes and no. Like, I think I've seen it, but I haven't paid attention to it. You know, Ludacris is doing State Farm commercials.
Yeah, I saw that.
We watch Peacock, and I swear every break is a stupid Ludacris commercial. I'm like, what?
Well, I
what
mean-
is- or Jimmy Fallon. It's him and Jimmy Fallon doing these State Farm commercials.
Very odd combo, my name.
I don't.
Back in the day, I would have never thought I'd see Ludacris doing any commercials
So
at all.
bizarre.
Christmas movies. Hell, I could barely see him in Fast and the Furious. I could barely. But so to see him in all these different wise, don't get me wrong, I love it.
Yeah.
But it's just like, really? I never thought he was in a Jiffy peanut butter commercial.
Was he?
Yeah,
Oh no, I never saw that commercial.
that was funny. I
What
like
the
that.
heck?
That was a good commercial. They had it for the Super Bowl.
Really?
Yeah, it was like one of those Super Bowl
I
commercials.
don't think I saw any of the Super Bowl commercials too much.
Well, we got to talk about that too this next year.
Yeah, the Super Bowl.
Super Bowl commercials.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're right. We have It's a Wonderful Knife on Shudder.
Oh man, that was a
Christmas
good movie.
slasher. You saw it?
Yeah, man, you got to watch that, Jacob. You and Khadijah got to watch that one.
Yeah.
Has America's favorite douchebag, Justin Long. Because every movie that he's in, he always plays a bad guy.
It's so weird
Always.
because I didn't realize that's how he was like typecast for a while. I mean, I know he's like played like douchey characters, but I never realized like it was that big of a typecast for him.
It is.
You know? Because I mean, what Jeepers Creepers, was he a douchebag in Jeepers Creepers? That was like his first movie role.
I think he was.
Yeah.
Okay, so in New Girl, he wasn't a douchebag.
No.
He was just like more of a nerd.
Yeah.
So he wasn't a douchebag in there.
Right.
But in most, I don't know. It seems like to me, in every movie he's in, he always plays a douchebag.
Interesting.
And he plays it good. It's like, what's my guy name that played in Hammer Industries? Is in Iron Man 2. His name always escapes me.
I can't remember his name now. He's in a bunch of stuff.
Yeah. He's going to be in Argyle.
Yeah.
He always plays somebody racist.
Sam
Rockwell.
There you go.
Every movie he's in, he's always plays
That
like a
was a
racist
struggle.
person. I was like, why? You do these roles.
Yeah, he was real good in the.
Green Mile,
Was he in Green
Three
Mile?
Billboards.
No, what was that movie that came out about the Georgia bombing?
Yeah.
What's his name?
He was in the movie Taraji P. Henson, too.
Yeah, but he was real good as a lawyer in that movie about the Georgia bombing. I can't remember that stupid name.
Park, was it Park thing?
Something.
Because
It was the dude's name, right?
Yeah, he was in there, too.
Jeez.
Let's get the names. I don't know why
I know,
we
we're
stress
sitting
like
here
this.
like we're not.
We act like we don't have no internet.
Richard Jewell.
Love that movie.
Yeah, that movie.
Yeah, that's the movie I was talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, he played like the lawyer, and
Yeah.
he's trying to help this guy out. Richard Jewell had to be the dumbest person in the world because every time he told me not to say anything, this fool would say more stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, stop talking, Richard.
It's like,
Please.
I got all these guns, and here's this, and here's that. He was trying to help the police.
Oh, he reminds me of somebody too.
Oh,
I'm not
man.
gonna say it on the air, but he
Oh.
reminds me of somebody too. Richard Jewell.
Oh, but yeah, it's a funny part about that movie.
I love that movie, man.
It's a good
love it.
movie.
It's a really, really good
real
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kathy Bates was in there.
Yeah,
She
Kathy
plays-
Bates is a good actor.
Money.
Yeah,
She was money in there too.
whatever she's in is great. And then, yeah, rounding out the list is some other movie called What Happens Later.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. Nothing.
Well, yeah, that's it. You know,
Nothing happens
you had,
later.
You had some hits, you had some misses. So if you're looking for Christmas movies, just
It's been a rough year for Christmas movies too, by the way.
it's been a rough year for movies.
Oh
You
yeah,
know,
yeah.
no-
Which we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk about that too.
Yeah, you know, this isn't the day for that particular topic,
Mhm.
but it has been a rough year for movies.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that probably at the end of the year. I was thinking, do the best of,
Yeah,
and worst of,
yeah,
because I think a lot of the movie landscape has been dominated by Barbenheimer. So we're definitely gonna talk about that. What, it was another 2 weeks?
pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
And another a week or so, I believe.
Definitely can't wait to start prepping for that one.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be good. So, but yeah, that's all I had, man. I just had the Christmas gift thing, and then the Christmas movies, and
Yeah.
little stories. So,
Are you planning on watching any of these movies? That's the thing, because we do all these damn movies and we sit up here and we talk about all this.
you know
crap.
what? I'm interested in Silent Night. Silent Night, I've heard about. That seems interesting. As far as anything else goes, no. I mean, Christmas movies wise, we'll probably watch The Grinch with Jim Carrey.
Please watch Merry Little Batman.
You know, I'll check it out.
You can just watch it while Khadijah's not
That
home.
one I'll check it out because you know what? It's probably short, right? I bet it's
Yeah,
like
you know it's gonna
45,
be
30
short.
minutes. Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, that one I'll check out for sure. But then, see, I feel bad because I always like watch superhero stuff, and I
Trying
hate
to
that
stay
I
away
do.
from it. Yeah.
Yeah, well, because like I have a wider taste in movies than
We
that.
both do. We both do.
It's just superhero films are so much easier to watch because you don't really have to think too hard. Like when I watch other stuff, I'm usually thinking about like cinematography and writing and like, you know, all the stuff that goes into it.
Are you into the
Superhero
Oscars?
movies, I don't even think about. What?
Are you into like Oscar movies?
I mean, I'm not into Oscar movies, so no.
Yeah.
Like I don't really pay attention to the Oscars when they come around, but it's just when I watch a movie, like that's not some dumb superhero movie. I usually do think about like the writing and cinematography and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Or the score. I always think about the score a lot. I pay attention to who's scoring films.
Yeah, me too. Now
Quite a
that,
bit.
yeah, I pay attention to cinematography. I pay attention to pretty much the same thing you said.
Yeah.
Man, but a lot of that makes up the Oscars too. So that's
Yeah.
why I do care about the Oscars.
Yeah.
I don't know why. You know, it's like, why do you care about the Oscars? It's like, there's a bunch of white people getting awards. I was like, I get all that. I get it. I get every last bit of it.
Yeah.
But for me personally, I enjoy the technical side of awards.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I love to see people for best design and best visual effects. You know,
Yeah.
I would love to see Jacob in the back getting the Oscar because you know they always the people way in the back are the ones get
Yeah.
the awards. Like the award goes to Jacob DeTone, and Jacob's like walking away from the back.
Is that what they do, really?
Yeah, they be coming way from the back
Okay.
because the actors are in the front. Directors are usually kind of in the middle.
Yeah.
And then, like, the visual effects, the cinematography, the costume design people, they're way in the back.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny. But yeah, man, no, I don't really pay attention to the Oscars, but I guess, you know, I probably will a little bit more this year because we're probably going to do an episode on it of
Yeah.
some sort. So
Yeah, I can't wait.
yeah.
First podcast talking about the Oscars and stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's going to be me. That's my prime real estate.
Yeah. Well, it's all you on that day.
Yeah, that's my Christmas.
So, but yeah,
All
man,
right,
I mean,
man.
that's all I got.
That's all? Okay.
That's it.
Well, let's
Short-
get the hell
short
out of here then.
episode. Yeah, we got to get out. So, look, if you want to email us, you can shoot us an email at onthegopod2023@gmail.com. If you want to link up with us on Instagram, you can find us on Instagram at onthegowithjacob&james, all one word. You can find me on Instagram at jacobdantone.audio. You can find James on Instagram at
James9794.
every episode on our Spotify page. We usually have like a Q&A section. So if you want to check that out, check out the Q, maybe give us an A. You know, we're also experimenting with polls. So if there's a poll on there, you know, answer it. I don't know. Leave us a percentage. You know, the last Monday's episode about your singing bass hatred,
Yeah.
I put up a poll for, you know, like, hey, do you like Billy Bass or do you hate Billy Bass? And we did have some answers, so I'm pulling up that answer. Right
Oh, we got some
now.
answers.
Yeah, man, we got some answers.
I bet they did like 1 or 2 questions. I mean, no 1 or 2 answers, but I'll take it.
Well, yeah, we got two. Two people answered it,
Okay.
but 100% kill it with fire. That's
Yeah,
It's either love it or kill it with fire is what I put up there.
kill it
So,
with fire,
Yeah. So
roasted.
out of the two people who answered our poll, kill it with fire. So
Yeah.
both of them. So hey, it's a little bit.
It's a
You
start.
know what I mean? So if you would like to participate with us or for us or whatever, check out our description. Leave an answer, please. We'd greatly appreciate it. I'm on the go. You're on the go. We're all on the go. Bye.
All right, try to do better next time.